Hi, my name is J.L. Vertin, and I am an Associate Professor of Practice in Mathematics here at Doane University. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about our math education program here at Doane and some of the things that make it special. Right now is a great time to be considering being a math teacher because of all of the emphasis that's being placed in STEM education. The job market is in need of good math teachers, and it's something that we do really well here at Doane. Our math faculty and department does a lot of innovative teaching techniques and give you a lot of opportunities that you may not get elsewhere. And our College of Education is regionally known in the area for putting out great graduates. And so what we've been able to do here at Doane for the past 30 years is we've successfully placed all 100% of the people that have gone through our program and have looked for active employment. They've gotten a job after 4 years. Some of the things that we do that are a little bit different than what you might see elsewhere. Number one, I'm going to start with our math department. Our faculty are all committed to innovative pedagogy, meaning we don't lecture at you. Instead, what you will see is in virtually every class that you take, you'll be working in small groups. You will be actively discussing and actively engaged in the lesson. It'll start in Calc 1, one of the first courses that you will take here. And I always like to say, if I were teaching Calc 1 at a large institution and I have 250 people in my section of Calc, I'm going to be forced to lecture at the students. I'm going to be forced to go through example, and have them sort of regurgitate that in their notes. What it looks like here is there's 25 to 30 people in the classroom. We've got them up on the whiteboards, working in groups of 3 or maybe 4, working on application problems. The homework sets, instead of them being sort of the rote procedural examples, are focused on applications, and you'll do group projects. What we've found is that our graduates communicate and problem solve better than most of our peer schools that we're competing against, so that when you go out into the workforce, what we've found is that our partners in education and industry have told us that our graduates do those two things better than most. They problem solve better and they communicate better. And part of that is because we've embedded it into the fabric of all of our courses here. The other thing that I think that sets our program apart from some other schools is the fact that our College of Education, as I said, is very well known for putting out very good product. We put our undergraduate students into the classroom as early as their sophomore year. You'll be paired up in a classroom at a local middle school or high school. You'll be there almost every day for about an hour a day. And it gives you the opportunity to figure out what you do well and what you might be looking to do as you move forward through your education here. Whether that's looking at a middle school classroom or a high school classroom or teaching a specific subject area. And what that does is it allows you to figure out what your strengths are and where you might want to go with that. Meanwhile, you'll also be taking some methods courses with myself, in which we focus on moving you from being really good at mathematics to how do you become good at teaching mathematics, which those are two different things. And the focus that we spend in those courses is on discussion, is on reading articles, and getting students to understand that an effective teaching practice is not speaking at you, it's not focusing on procedures, but instead on how to actively question your students, how to do tasks that promote meaningful mathematics. And those are the courses I think that I am most excited about teaching because the conversations that we have in there, it's a very small group. Oftentimes we're meeting in an office because there's only 3 or 4 of us at the time. But those extend from your junior year and into your senior year, and then they end up moving. Those conversations end up moving after graduation. And we stay in contact so that as you're looking for a position, and that subsequently after you get your position, it's something that we stay in contact from colleague to colleague now instead of professor to student. Another thing I think that's a little bit different about what we do here at Doane is immediately after graduation, you will take some graduate courses the summer after graduation. This immediately sets you about a third of the way through to getting your master's degree. And this is part of the reason why I've had administrators tell me that they don't like to hire first-year teachers, but they will hire Doane's first-year teachers because they know that we put them through the gambit, so to speak, and that you're better prepared than most first-year teachers if you were to come here. So I am looking forward to hopefully meeting you in person. Hopefully we will see you in the fall. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out, and go Tigers.